it was really cool when we were setting up. Out of the corner of my eye, the gates open and I could see everybody like rushing over, and I was like, here we go, here's the Boots experience. They're so loyal, so
That's awesome.
great time.
Well, Zach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We were just talking very briefly before this, but I need to say congratulations again on Smoke going gold.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you got the news here at Boots.
Yeah.
How did that feel, and how are you going to be celebrating? Because that is just so exciting.
I was honestly blown away. Like, I was coming off the stage and my team was kind of like, hold up a minute. And I was like, what the heck's going on here? And then I kind of saw like a little bit of a record like outline. I was like, oh my goodness, it's happening kind of thing. I knew we were getting into the ballpark, and they kind of hid it from me a little bit how close we were, but obviously I wouldn't change it for the world. It was obviously so special to be able to do it here. So yeah, just very, very grateful. We're just celebrating by listening to good tunes today, and I'm super excited for everybody playing today, so it's gonna be fun.
That's awesome. And I think it's just, we always talk about how special live music is,
Yeah.
and being involved in concerts and stuff, for your fans to be able to share that moment with you is so
100%.
special.
Yeah, it's been great. And like even yesterday for, the set, there was a little bit of warning with storms and stuff.
Yeah.
So honestly, just so grateful that Boots and Hearts and the whole production team were able to get us on and have the opportunity to play yesterday. So it was really cool when we were setting up. Out of the corner of my eye, the gates open and I could see everybody like rushing over, and I was like, here we go, here's the Boots experience. They're so loyal, so
That's awesome.
great time.
That's awesome. Now, you've had a big summer already, performing at the Big Valley Jamboree,
Yeah.
the Sudbury Summer Concert Series, and now,
Mhm.
of course, here at Boots. And you're also hitting the road later this year for the Buckle Up Tour with the James Barker
Yeah.
Band. I'd love to know, when you're on the road or performing like yesterday, do you have a ritual that you go through, or like a routine that you go through on performance day to get ready?
Yeah, I think it's definitely, I come from a hockey background too, so hockey players and athletes are very routine based as well. So I'm very like to the book on what I like to eat, just knowing that it's like almost the same every time. So I'm a big like chicken and rice or like salad, and that stems from the hockey side. Other than that, I just, I don't try to change too much. Don't try to get like overworked too much or think about it. No caffeine. But yeah, other than the food portion, just making sure, again, lots of water, and having the athletic background really helps getting into routine. I felt like there wasn't, when I transitioned full time into being a singer, there wasn't too much of like a differentiation between the two. So that's like helped a lot.
Absolutely, yeah. We were talking to one of the emerging artists, Jade Hilton, earlier, and she's a pro tennis player too. And so we were talking to her about the transferable skills between being a high-level athlete and high-level musician too. So it's interesting how those kind of coincide.
Yeah, it's been great. And again, it's been nice to feel like I haven't had too much of a changeover. So happy to have that.
I mean, I love that you bring up the sports side of things, because as we were saying with Jade, it was such a cool conversation to see the things that translate over.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, as an artist now, have you found that you've been able to not one-up any artists, but have that kind of way to excel because you have your hockey background?
I think it's tough to say. I think everybody has their own routine in their own way, and I think for me, going through sports, the mindset aspect of it too, and just kind of having the work ethic that I was instilled with, even from before sports, with my family, very hard working parents. Got to see them provide for me and my older brother growing up. They worked 2 jobs to put us through sports. And I think now, having a family of my own and having a son, I think that's another little bit of a nudge. I want him to see that dad's going for his dream, so when he grows up, he knows he can do the same thing. So I think everybody's different in their own way. I think sports just overall has definitely helped. When you're on the road, even playing hockey, it was like you got to get your rest, you got to take care of your body, and it's definitely translated pretty good for me now. So yeah.
I mean, I love how family oriented you are, especially on social media. You talk a lot about it, which rightfully so. You did say dad life is the best life. And I love that you say that. Has becoming a dad and having a son kind of changed your perspective or your creative process, knowing that he can grow up listening to these songs now and you're creating them with him?
Yeah, I think having having a baby, definitely, and like having a son, you want to instill those things that I was instilled with, right? Like I was saying, just like the hard work thing. But it's been really cool to see when my wife was pregnant, I was like in our back room practicing, and while I was going through this Sirius XM competition. And I think a lot of that came through when he was born, because like now he wakes up in the morning, he's over a year old, and he's got the music bug right now. Like he has a little ukulele that he plays with. He like points to our speaker. He wants to hear music and he dances. So it's just really cool to see that, you know, that like gene has passed on. And I'm just excited to bring him on the road hopefully soon and be able to like share that experience and for him to get to see what dad does. So it's been an amazing gift.
Does he have a favorite song of yours yet?
Smoke. Yeah, Smoke for sure.
Taste.
Yeah, when my wife and him are in the car and it's been, you know, played on radio, he kind of perks up right away. So he points and he goes, dad, 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 dad. So it's really cool to see. Yeah, special moments for sure.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And also speaking about your parents earlier, you said, so your mom was a singer, I believe, and your dad a guitarist in a band as well.
Yeah. So my mom grew up singing choir. She still has a beautiful voice. Like when I was starting, I would always kind of like tease her, like, Mom, like let's do a duet. And she was like, no. But beautiful voice. My dad, yeah, he grew up playing in just like high school cover band. Extended family is very musically inclined as well. My grandma on my dad's side played keyboard till she was like 80. So my grandpa on my mom's side was a guitar player. My older brother is a guitar player. I took piano lessons for a couple years, and then just naturally through my dad playing, my brother picked it up. And as the younger brother, you want to follow in those footsteps, right? And be like, oh, he's doing it. This is so cool. So definitely have them to thank for introducing me to that. So yeah, it was just a natural kind of progression for me, just getting into music. And then from the songwriting side, I loved English classes in school, like high school, and even at university. I just took as many as I could and just always really enjoyed the creative writing side of it. And I think that's definitely what triggered me wanting to write my own stuff. So yeah, it's been cool.
That's amazing. I love that it's kind of like almost a family business.
100%.
Yeah. Totally brought up in it.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite memory growing up, maybe like a concert or a time when you and your family shared music together that kind of sticks in your head now?
Yeah. So, oh man, there was a lot. And obviously growing up playing sports, we did a lot of activities as a family through sports. But the Denim on the Diamond concert and festival, that's in Kelowna. So when they first started that, I kind of like got my family into country music, and now it's like all they listen to. So it's been so funny, but we got to go as a family. I think their second year of having it, and it was so cool. We were all there actually, and it was so cool because JBB was the headliner that year. So I was like, oh man, this is so cool. They're so good, and I've been a fan of theirs forever. So being able to go on tour with them in the fall is going to be so exciting. So kind of a full circle thing that's happened.
I was supposed to say what a full circle moment for you. Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's been so cool.
Well, we have a little game to play with you here.
You bet. Let's do it.
Calling it Hot Hat. If you want to grab one or two out of
sure.
Just a little quick fire questions for you there.
All right, what do we got here? Finish the sentence. I'm most myself when I'm with my wife and with my son at home. I got to give a huge shout out to my wife too, because she's the ultimate rock in everything that's been happening. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have her. She's so supportive, and I feel like I love being on the road. I love meeting people. I love doing interviews. Obviously, meeting people that have supported everything that I've done. It's always nice to go home. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Amazing.
Grab one more.
One more.
You betcha.
Ya.
Grab this one. All right. What's one Canadian guilty pleasure song on your playlist that fans wouldn't expect? Oh man, that's a great question.
It's a little less quickfire.
Yeah. Fans wouldn't expect. Let's see. I would say probably "Baby" by Justin Bieber.
That's so
Perfect.
valid, though.
Yeah, like I grew up, again, just like my intro to this was doing Instagram covers too, right?
Mhm.
Like posting on socials, and I was like, Bieber's coming out with a new song. So I definitely think that probably Baby by Justin Bieber is the guilty pleasure song.
That's fair, though. It's secretly on everyone's playlist.
Yeah, 100%. How can you not love that song?
I mean, speaking of other artists, very quickly, have you gotten your son into Noah Kahan yet? Because I know you're an avid Noah Kahan fan.
It plays at the house all the time. Yeah, plays at the house all the time. So I definitely I grew up on all different types of genres as well. Like my dad was into classical rock and like Led Zeppelin, Eagles. My brother introduced me to like the singer-songwriter John Mayer, kind of like aesthetic songs. And so it's been nice to be able to like show him different stuff too. Obviously there's majority country playing at the house, but it's also nice to introduce him to the other artists too. And he just loves all music across the board. So he'll have a good rounded kind of, I guess, diverse mix when he's ready to hopefully take off the torch too and hit the road running on his own tour one day.
That's the way to do it.
100%.
Well, congratulations on everything again.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate you guys taking the time.